It was really foggy this morning. Visibility was okay for city driving, but as soon as I got to the river it was just depressing. I decided to stay just in case the fog lifted. I was holding my P1000 camera but had not taken the tripod out of my backpack when I saw Jupiter appear. I quickly lifted the camera and zoomed in. Then I thought I might have time to get the tripod before it disappeared. I couldn't get the camera to focus as there was still fog between the camera and Jupiter. So I decided to get the tripod out and see if I can get a better focus. As you can see, the fog just closed in and Jupiter faded away. A little while later the top of the moon appeared and disappeared before I could get a shot. I didn't even have a chance to focus and it was gone. I didn't see Jupiter or the moon again. While I was on this long bridge, I thought I would make a short video. It seemed like a great spot to talk about perspective, as well as angular size and resolution. Of course, that's for another video. This is about using the sun to debunk the heliocentric model. I walked around for the next couple of hours getting photos of things that were close enough to photograph. Once it was light enough, I saw the tops of some sunflowers on a small hill and walked over. I was kind of bummed about not getting the moon and Jupiter, so I thought it would be funny to give this guy a lemon candy. The look on his face was priceless. It was still quite foggy above my head, but I had fun getting some shots. Then I decided I would head home before my wife had already had breakfast. I was less than 5 minutes from the car when the fog got really bright. I turned to check it out and could see the disk of the sun in the fog. My tripod was back in my backpack, so I pointed my camera at it and zoomed. You might look at this still shot of the sun and wonder what my point is. When I look at the image, I see a tiny sunspot in the top right. According to NASA, these tiny sunspots are about the size of Earth. And that means I am seeing a sunspot about 8,000 miles across. Let me adjust the gamma and contrast to remove some of the brightness. And now I will crop the image so we can get a close look. You may not know, but science says the sun is 103 Earths wide. Now we can see sunspots that are even smaller than the one at the top. So let's use one of those really tiny ones and see how many can fit across the sun's diameter. Remember, the sun is said to be 103 Earths wide. I will place a dot over the larger sunspot. That will give me an globe Earth-size dot. Then I will see how many of those dots I can place across the diameter of the sun. There, that's 50 dots. Now I will copy those 50 dots and place to the left of the first 50 Earth-size dots. I will do that until I reach the opposite side. Again, NASA tells us those tiny sunspots are Earth-size. They also tell us the sun is 103 Earths wide. I used a larger sunspot and placed 150 Earth-size dots across the diameter of the sun with room for more. Now I will use the smaller sunspot. Using the smaller one, I was able to place 200 sunspots. This shows NASA has been lying to us about the heliocentric model. Those deceiving us did not expect the peasants would eventually have the technology to prove them liars. Here is the rest of the video I shot without the tripod. Forgive the shake. I can't hold my arms up for long with this P1000. I adjusted the gamma and contrast so you could see the sunspot through the brightness. Enjoy and thanks for watching. 1 Thessalonians 5:21 says to prove all things and hold on to what is good. NASA is not good and we need to call them out and to let them go.